Today, I welcome to the program M.K. Shadman to tell us about a very important film called Living in Need and how she spearheaded a homeless program that has inspired really a great deal of people, and it needs to inspire more. Welcome to the program. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Well, first let's talk about housing.org, the organization that you founded, and kind of give me the idea behind housing.org. We were just talking about homelessness. It is an enormous problem. It seems to be getting worse no matter what our government entities are trying to do.
Yes. The idea came about when I accidentally started managing a property for the city of Oakland that served the homeless as an homeless shelter. Mm-hmm. And this was a property that was previously used as a student housing for very wealthy, prominent international students. But it was vacant during COVID, and I was asked by then Mayor Libby to open the doors for housing the unsheltered. And as a real estate developer, I was very hesitant because that usually comes with a lot of damage to the property. So my condition was I would agree so long as I maintained the property management of the property. And with that condition, it became a pilot program for the city of Oakland. And for the first time, a private entity became the property manager of a facility that was serving the public. And fortunately, it has become a huge success. And by this very accidental success, I started to learn and understand the need of the unhoused, population, and gradually believe that in order to serve the public better, I should open my own nonprofit and reach out to those who have like-minded interests.
And how did you get involved with the film Living in Need? Tell me of that story.
Living in Need came about when a director contacted me to do a short documentary, having heard about this pilot program, and to see if it's working or not. And after his first few shots, he was introduced to the residents, and I was told that he was surprised by the love and respect that was between myself and the residents, and it became a longer movie.
And you say this is a successful program. You've managed to keep the property intact, and the residents are treating the building with respect?
The residents may or may not, but the fact that we immediately take action and make sure that the property is maintained.
Because that's been one of the big issues in providing housing, and it is a very difficult thing because we see homelessness here in the Coachella Valley. I spend time in LA. It's an enormous problem there as well. And you're going to be meeting with the mayor in Los Angeles.
Yes, I'm very much looking forward. And I praise her for what she's doing. And I always believe that we, the public, will learn from what our officials are doing. After all, we elected them. So we should be open-minded to learn. And the fact that they're opening up with a dialogue with the public is very important. And we do need to get involved. And I'm very grateful that I will be having that opportunity.
The film Living in Need had its premiere back on the 24th, but it will soon be released on other platforms. So people will soon be able to watch this movie.
Yes. Yes, I hope so.
But they can find you at housing.org, correct? And that's HOWZING.
Correct.
All right, I'm going to put that up there, housing.org. And MK is the CEO of this organization, and it is working as a partnership with cities in Northern California and perhaps maybe in Los Angeles here in the near future to partner to help tackle homelessness, which is such an enormous problem. We really appreciate someone like you stepping up and grabbing the bull by the horns.
Thank you, thank you. It's a tremendously dedicated process, but I do believe that if we all work together, that housing is definitely not supposed to be on our sidewalks or in our public parks.
There's nothing compassionate about letting people live in their own squalor like that. I totally agree with you.
Totally agree with you too.
It's so unfair to the people who are unhoused, as well as the public at large.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.